Just woke up. Gotta go make myself look a little bit more handsome. Look like a grizzly bear. All right, so of course, Johnwicksnipin is claiming victory that he beat the Apefather. See, neither Johnwicksnipin or anyone understands anything about me. Okay, I never cared about like the way I look on YouTube. I mean, you're talking about a guy who puts his Hooters outfit on. You're talking about a guy who makes videos with a hairy back, a hairy chest, you know, hairy pair of balls. I could care less about copyright infringements. What was getting me, and what John was not understanding, okay, was people are coming to my house, okay, at midnight, knocking on my door, scaring my mother. Now, what happened was he was attacking me along with No Limit Soldier. They were both attacking me. This guy, No Limit Soldier, came out of nowhere. See, it's funny how you always try to make it seem like I'm the bad guy, right? Like, this guy comes out of nowhere, starts making 100, 200 videos about me. All right, and I know he's connected to Johnwicksnipin. I know. Then Johnwicksnipin starts attacking me, okay, in the comment section. Then I started attacking him. Okay. Next thing I know, he puts out this video and he's basically, besides trying to embarrass me, besides trying to ridicule me, he's trying to encourage people to, in essence, this is my take on it. He's like, you don't make the rules, Apefather. This was after my response to him. Like, what happened was he made this video trying to ridicule me, trying to make a fool out of me. He's making it seem like I never even talk about Johnwicksnipin. The guy is such a low-level AMC YouTuber. The guy doesn't even have 1 million views. He doesn't even have I think he has like 600,000 views. You know, he's like the lowest, I think he might be the lowest AMC YouTuber out there. Okay, seriously. Like, I actually think No Limit Soldier is catching up to him at this point. No Limit Soldier might be catching up to him. All right. So the bottom line is this, is that he starts attacking me. No Limit Soldier is making all these videos about me. And, you know, this is all happening at the same time that I'm getting people coming to my house over these crazy things. Like, you know, they're expecting a 60-inch TV for free. They saw an ad on Craigslist. They want to tow my car. I'm donating my car to whatever to some kind of charity. You know, DoorDash. They're telling me that, you know, they got free food for me at midnight. My mother's getting startled. She has a heart condition. My wife, you know, she's at the hospital right now. My wife just got a major test done, and I tried to be nice. I tried to be nice with Johnwicksnipin. I really did. I tried to be nice with him. I'm like, I'm dealing with a lot, you know, take this video down. This is my copyright. And he's laughing at me. Okay. So what the intention was, if you want me to tell you what the truth is, was I just wanted to shut him up. Okay. Because I figured if he got a copyright strike, maybe YouTube would, like, you know, take him off of YouTube for 90 days. That was I just wanted to shut this guy up, because him and No Limit Soldier, I was thinking about, you know, I tell you the truth. At first, I was even upset. I was focusing all my attention on No Limit Soldier, but then John started in with the comments. John started in with the video. All right. So he laughed at me, whatever. So that my initial response was shut the F up. That's all that copyright strike was. He makes it seem, John, you know I don't care about copyright strikes. You proved it. He doesn't even realize it. He proved it by on his community page putting about 100 YouTubers that have my copyrighted material on it. He proved it. He's like, what about Chad Clifford? What about Commander 35? What about Teddy Zane? Blah, blah, blah. All these people. What about this guy? What about that guy? What about this guy? There's got to be 100 plus YouTubers that has used my copyrighted material. So you might say, well, why did I single him out? It's all about the DoorDash. That's what it is that, you know, it seemed like him and No Limit Soldier, okay, they were working together. It seems, because I kept even hearing No Limit Soldier always talking about Johnwicksnipin. And Johnwicksnipin is always talking about No Limit Soldier. So I just want Johnwicksnipin to understand that the true issue here at hand is people coming to my house at midnight and scaring my mother, who has a heart condition, and my wife, who has stage 4 breast cancer. And I just want him to know I do have his address. Okay. I was able to obtain his new address. Okay. Not his old address when he was living in a tiny apartment. His address now, his current address. I do have his full name, I do have his email address, and I do have his phone number. And the reason I forwarded this information to the police, there's an open investigation right now on who's doing this. And I'm sorry, but I had a conversation with the police officer about you, Ryan, because, you know, you're encouraging people. Like you made a video saying it's okay for people to do it. It's not okay. It is not okay. Would you like people to come to your house at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning and bang on your door? Would you like that, Ryan? I'm just curious. Okay, because see, and you know how I know this guy is a slimy little weasel? Because he's saying he wants to make a truce with me. You want to make a truce? Apologize. Apologize. Like say, you know what, Apefather, look, here's the thing. All right. Nobody should get your family involved. Your wife is dealing with a very serious condition. Your mother is dealing with a very serious condition. And your children are your children. Now, that's him being a man. That's him being a man. Then I would accept his truce. I really would. Like, if he was going to say to me something like that. But no, this is his truce. His truce is on his terms. His truce is, I claim victory. I called it exactly how he would play it. He tapped out. He gave up. I'm the winner. I'm the champion, you know, and he could go after himself. And now, if he doesn't talk about me no more, because I'm no one to play with, this is his truce, right? I'm no one to mess with. Okay, I'm not no Lou. I'm not no B. Hayes. I'm a force to be reckoned with. All right, if you respect that and never mention my name, John, I'll make a video. I'll make 1,000 videos about you a day. The way he talks, like, I mean, he's like, I am no one to mess with. You tapped out, you give up, you stop talking about me, you leave me the F alone, and then I'll leave you. No. You apologize. Here's how it works. Are you ready? You're encouraging people to come to my house. You are. By you saying, here's what you said. You said, Apefather doesn't make the rules. You want to talk about his mother? You want to talk about his wife? You want to talk about his children? Do it. And then you went on as far as to threaten me, to sue me, when you're pumping AMC, I think, longer than I pumped AMC. He makes it seem like, this guy makes it seem like he never pumped AMC before. He's like, it's just me. I'm the only one. John, you know what? Listen to me. If you ever did a class action lawsuit, listen to me, you would have to include many YouTubers. Because, see, you know how you counter? Well, I would counter. I would counter sue. You understand? You would sue me. I would sue you. We got to get Lou in the action, Matt Cause, Trey, Teddy Zane, B. Hayes. So you make it seem like it's just me. There are a ton of YouTubers that pumped AMC. So your class action lawsuit is a joke. It would include you. It would include you. Okay? You are a major figure that not only did you pump AMC, after all your pumping, you punked out. You're the one who tapped out and sold your AMC. Okay, that's tapping out. I'm holding my AMC. Okay, you sold your AMC. That's truly tapping out. That's truly tapping out. You sold. I didn't. Okay, so you want to make a truce? Here's the truce. It's not that you're the champion, you're the king, you called everything right. I tapped out. I'm the scaredy cat. No. Here's the truce. You say, Apefather, what I said, how anyone could talk about your family, was wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with breaking balls. John, first of all, YouTube is all about that. YouTube, like that was another point you made. His whole argument was, I have the right to make a reaction video. Correct? Okay. And stop making claims that you can't prove. I have not one copyright strike on my account. Nothing, John. It's another thing. He's making all these claims. He probably has like 1 or 2. Try 0. Okay, that's what I have, 0. John, it's the major problem here. The true major problem is harassment. You understand? Is harassment. My family has been harassed. I don't want my family harassed no more. And you're encouraging people. That's the thing. See, that was the thing that really took this to the next level. Is your video where you're encouraging people. You're encouraging people to talk about my family. And that doesn't make you a man. That makes you a little weasel. That's what it makes you, a weasel, a rat. Okay? So you want truce? Here's the truce. You apologize. Apefather, no one should talk about your mother. No one should be coming to your house. That is 100% wrong. Okay? You have children. You have a mother that has a heart condition. You have a wife who's dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. Nobody should be doing that. Okay. And I, including myself and No Limit Soldier, would never scoop to any levels like that, because right now police are investigating you. Because the only reason why is because you made a statement. Like I said, I'm not saying that you did it. Let me be clear. It's alleged. I am not saying that you or No Limit Soldier are responsible for people coming to my house at midnight, but because you're encouraging it. You made a video pretty much saying you could do whatever you want to Apefather's family. You could call them, knock on their door, go there. He doesn't set the rules. Okay. That makes you a suspect because you seem to be an advocate. You seem to be an advocate of people coming to my house at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. So you want to make a truce? Here's how you do it. You got to admit, first of all, either you are responsible for this DoorDash thing coming to my house, or you're not responsible. You have to say that on the record, because the police are looking at your videos. The police are looking into this. So you have to say on the record, I had nothing to do with the DoorDash incidents or anyone coming. I was not responsible for posting anything on Craigslist or calling any restaurant. That had nothing to do with me. Furthermore, okay, I do not encourage myself or any other YouTuber or anyone on YouTube to contact Apefather's family by way of DoorDash, by way of restaurants, going to this, guy's house where his mother is an elderly woman who has a heart condition, his wife has stage 4 breast cancer, and his children are very young. Okay, I do not encourage that. I denounce that. Okay, now if you say that and you apologize for encouraging people to talk about my family and to harass because that's what you did. You encourage people. Then we make the truce. Then I'm fine. Nothing else to say to you. Go have fun with making $30 on your next stock. Okay. I have nothing more. Have fun with selling silverware. Okay. I have nothing more to say to you. You understand? But if you think that I'm just going to let things go after you encourage people to harass my family, come to my house at any hours of the night, and do whatever they want and say whatever they want, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm not letting this go. And like I said, that's the real issue at hand. You knew it was never copyright infringement. You proved it yourself. The guy makes on his community page 100 different YouTubers that have material. How come why aren't you filing? What about this guy? What about this? What about this? What about that? John, the real issue at hand is who is responsible for having people come to my house at midnight and giving my mother, okay, potentially she could have had a heart attack. She had a panic attack. Thank God it was only a panic attack. Okay, she got very scared and frightened. So you want to make the truce, just rewind the tape. Don't bother Apefather's family. That's not right. If you want to make a video about him, that's fine. You know what I mean? Don't harass his mother. Don't harass his wife. And don't harass his children. Okay, I denounced that. I had nothing to do with it. No Limit Soldier. He claims he has nothing to do with it. Okay, but I never heard you say that, John. He said it, No Limit Soldier, but I never heard those words come. And I wonder why that is. I wonder why you never said it. Maybe it's because you did have something to do with it. Okay, now if you didn't, and if I'm wrong, just make a video saying, listen, Apefather, I had nothing to do with anybody coming to your house. I had nothing to do with anyone knocking on your door at midnight. I did not in any way, shape, or form use a Visa gift card, or I did not order food through a Chinese restaurant or a pizzeria pretending to be you and sending people to your house. And I just want to reiterate to you that the police are listening and they are investigating. So if you were responsible, you might want to confess because you're going to continue this crime. And it is a crime, by the way, because my mother has a health condition. It is, in fact, a crime. She could, the officer went as far to say if she would have had a heart attack and it was connected to a prank, it would be considered homicide. I just want you to know, you're laughing, but that's what the officer told me. If my mother passed away because someone banged on the door and it was connected, in other words, this was a prank where someone intentionally did this to scare my family, he said it would be considered homicide. So if I was you, I would come clean at this point. Are you responsible or did you have nothing to do with it? And then we make the truce. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. This video is for entertainment purposes only.